Yes, friends, welcome back from the previous video. And now, as I promised you, that uh, we are going to see on how to create a network communication or a communication network for two computers in the same room, or what we can call a local area network. Here we are. So the first thing we are going to do is, of course, you must begin with the devices or tools that you're going to use in that connection. So since we are going to have two computers being connected there, we can decide either to use a switch in between to make the connection pass through a switch, or connect them directly. But the best way is to use a switch. So now, if you want to connect the devices, the two pieces, without a switch, just come at end devices there, then select the PC. That is it. Select the second one. So these are two computers in the same in the same room. I can connect these using these these connections. I choose what fits in this connection, and in most cases we normally use a straight rather sorry we normally use a crossover cable. That is the cable that connects two devices that are similar. So now I can come here, put it on. These are ports. I select which port I want to put a connection in. RS3232. I come here, do the same, RS232. So that is connection. But then there is no communication in this. We shall begin IP addressing. So, but before we go to IP addressing, I want us to understand this because they can be easily confused. Someone may not be knowing what to use, which connection he or she is going to use. Is it a crossover? Is it a straight through? So this is the copper straight through connection or cable that is actually used to connect the devices that are different. For example, a PC to a switch, or a switch to a router. Those are different devices, and it is this straight through cable that is used to make that connection. So now, if you are not so sure about the type of connection you're going to use, there is this which can automatically choose the connection type. So let me first remove this. And to remove this, I come here on a delete and select the device I want to remove. This is it. As you can see, it is removed. So I deselect, and I come here to automatically choose the connection type, like that. So automatically it has made it as a copper crossover cable, and that is it. Although these two computers are connected together, they cannot communicate. This PC6 cannot send any data package to this PC7 because we haven't done any configuration. But then I would like us to also see how we can connect these two PCs using a switch. So I will first remove this. and then bring a switch. A switch, you go to these network devices, and this is where the switch is. So you select the switch to use. Let me choose 2960. I press it there. Then I'm going to connect this PC to the switch and this PC to the switch, so that the data packets that are sent by this PC can pass through the switch and go to P7, PC7, or PC7 can also have the reply or the message it wants to send to PC6, and it is going to use the same path via the switch to the final destination. So now let's have these devices connected together, and since we are connecting PC to a switch, we are going to use a straight through cable, or we can automatically choose the type of connection like that. That is it. We again automatically choose, and the two are connected. But remember, connection doesn't allow communication to take place because we have not yet done configuration and most especially IP addressing. So now we shall come to PC6 in order to configure these two computers so that they can have communication. So you you click on PC, then you come to desktop, then you come to IP configuration. IP address, we have DHCP and static. You leave it on static and then just feed in the IP address and subnet mask. So let's give it a network IP address of 10.0.0.1, and the moment you click in subnet mask, it is automatically fading by default. So we close that one, and if you try to see, even these switches, these connections, the interfaces of the switch have also changed from yellow. Initially it was yellow and it is now green. So we got PC7, we got the desktop and IP address. We click there and put 10.0.0.2. On subnet mask, it is fading by default. So we are done with giving these two PCs their IP addresses. So now let's see whether the two computers can actually communicate with one another or can share information. So you just come here, you click in one of the PCs and then go to command prompt where you have this word run. So we shall use the word ping. From ping, you put a space and write the IP address of the other PC, 10.0.0.2, and enter. So the moment you see reply, that means communication is successful. A reply from 10.0.0.2. So that means this PC 10.0.0.2 has received some information from PC6, which is 10.0.0.1, and has now given its reply. Those are 4 packets of data, and there is no percentage loss, as you can see. So that shows that there is communication flow between these 2 computers. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and in case you have any question or submission that you want to make, please use the comment section and we shall talk about it. Thank you so much.